I think a really good place to start is actually understanding within your business where gender equality sits. So Gender Equality Scorecard, which essentially looks at everything from leadership and governance to forums where women can have a voice independently, should they wish, to all men. To have the independent forum, to equality in pay, and also just looking at the working environment as well, and what job opportunities there are, and if there's any specific gender bias. So those equality scorecards will then give a business or an organisation a real understanding of how equal they are across those different dimensions. And then according to those results, it could be reviewed and actioned in discussion, with the various different levels of management.
I think it's to open up dialogue. It's to allow us spaces in which we engage on real-time problems with outcomes being real-time solutions that will be tried.
At least have a number to say, from a senior management perspective, in 3 to 5 years' time, if we could have 2 executives being women, and nurture, whether you identify that talent, you mentor, skills development, talent management, talent retaining. So if there's talent within the organization, because we see where employees are coming up to take up the leadership role, and the very same organization that they're working for is not noticing. Another organization just poaches them.
Men will go out of their way to get things done or to get what they want. But women may not have the kind of tenacity, the same kind of tenacity that men would have. So maybe such aspects to teach women, how can one be proactive, how can one be assertive.
Dit gaan nie net oor die wingerdwerk nie, dit gaan oor baie meer as net wingerdwerk wat die vrou doen. Mooi maak kursus. Die vrou voel nou vandag, ons het 'n kursus maak jou mooi. Hoe om mooi te lyk. Dan begin hy vrou goed oor haarself te voel, en as sy goed oor haarself begin voel, begin sy goed oor haar werksplek te voel en in haar huis te voel.
We find quite often that regardless of where a young man or woman comes from, if they had the benefit of very good education, they are just so much more successful in adjusting to our company and in making a success for themselves.
We all know that if you educate a woman, you educate a children.
Kyk, op die stadium glo ek nie die plaaswerkers of alle plaaswerkers is so bevoorreg in terme van tegnologie nie. So as hulle moontlik kan begin met rekenaarkursusse vir ons mense opleiding gee en verduidelik van die nuwerwetse fone wat ook bietjie te duur is dalk vir ons plaasmense om te kan bekostig, dan sou dit kon werk. Of as hulle 'n rekenaar lokaal iewers kan beskikbaar stel.
One of the challenges in agriculture is to get more young people to come and work in agriculture and to study agriculture. Therefore, there's a lot of bursary schemes and a lot of programs at the moment at the university and at other institutions where we try to get them interested in the agricultural industry. So linking this to women dignity and to get more women in strong positions in agriculture, we will have to drive this very strongly. And that link to training and to get more people studying agriculture. And we will definitely have to look at the emotional side of having more women in senior positions where men take on different roles. So that's also more awareness and more training that we will have to implement. We will also have to look at the emotional intelligence of women, because if you put them in senior positions, there's a lot of challenges that they will have to face every day.
Internships are really important because students are taught to implement that which they've learned in theory. But what I found is that quite often it's important to first go in and learn, and then when you taught the theory, you can actually put the two together. So that's why internships are so important, because people are actually physically learning in the job space how to do their work.
So ek dink 'n organisasie soos veral CISA kan regtig groot verskille teweegbring op die etiese kant, op die omgewingskant en dan is daar nog altyd die voedselveiligheid kant ook.